Welcome back to Tarot by Andy. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedlys. Happy Saturday to everyone. Hope you're having a great day. It's nice outside. Gonna have a barbecue, hang out with neighbors, got the dogs. So it's a nice day. Lazy day today. Anyway, so it is said that Harry's memoir, only 3% in the UK are very interested, and in the United States, only 9% of people are interested. 16% are fairly interested, and in the UK, whopping 67% in the UK are not interested. So yeah, it's not a lot of interest there, so it's pretty low. It's not looking too well here. And what else is going on? Well, with the Afghan situation, I wanted to find out with Markle's comment, or both of them, their public statement about, putting their values into action and that they can feel the many layers of pain. Let's find out, can they actually feel those layers of pain? And are they actually going to do anything rather than just put out a bunch of word salad speeches? Because that seems to be the only thing they do. So let's find out. So will they actually go into action? Will Markle and Harry actually do anything? Do they actually feel the pain that they speak of? Do they actually feel the pain that they speak of? Do they actually feel the pain that they speak of? Do they actually feel legitimately, emotionally in pain? Please be clear. Boom. There we go. First card. Well, we do have the Hierophant in reverse. So that would definitely be the system is in reverse. So they do feel that everything is in the reverse position and not higher self and not looking after the people, because this person individually is spiritually, superior. It's sort of the Pope card who helps others. And as you could see, it's in reverse. So they do feel that the government is not helping the people. So they do feel that. So that is there. I'll put that there. Next card I have here, Circle of Support. So yeah, they want to support. They do want a circle. They want to show emotional support. So far, so good. So far, they're being, honest. And releasing fears with the moon in reverse and releasing fears. So yeah, they are releasing the fears of how they feel, confessing fears. So yeah, so far they're being straight. That is the first time I've seen this. Shocking. But But we do have the Liar card here. Go figure. It had to pop up, right? So this is the Seven of Swords. And that's basically, it also self-sabotage. So they could feel that, quite possibly, that, yeah, the people have been lied to, as well as the government is being self-sabotaging because it is flanked by the Hierophant in reverse. So it could be that they're not necessarily. But it is a deceit card. It is sort of a deceitful card. So it's probably not 100% hurting, right? I have here the Two of Pentacles in reverse underneath the Hierophant there. So I don't see them actually partnering up and doing anything, because Two of Pentacles would be partnering up. So I don't see them actually partnering up. And we do have here being left out in the cold with the Four of Swords. So yeah, they can talk all they want, but they're being left out in the cold. They don't have the power and authority to actually do anything with the Circle of Support above it. So they don't have the Circle of Support, and they're being left out in the cold. So whatever they put out there, no one's going to work with them. Then we also have the Nine of Cups in reverse. So they're not going to be able to find any kind of fulfillment here. And they won't be able to basically do anything. So there's no pleasure that they're going to be able to give anyone in releasing their fears on this situation. So there won't be any pleasure. They won't be able, they're left out in the cold and actually being able to do anything. No partnership. And then we have here, they just do it for themselves, basically, underneath the Seven of Swords here. basically trying to look like they have all the experience to help people because it's a 7, and 7s are about gaining experience. So they want to gain the experience of looking like they actually care and that they actually help people. So it's just gaining experience. It's putting it out there to look like the voice of help, you know. So, and they really don't have it because they just don't have they don't have any support measures to even actually do anything. They just don't. So that's kind of fun, kind of interesting. I'm not surprised by it. So they do feel that way, but they're just not going to be able to actually act on it. So it's just back to just talking, bottom line. And we have here the temperance in reverse. And they're going to lose patience here. So it's going to be very imbalanced. They're going to say, well, everything's very imbalanced, and they're going to lose patience. And they're not going to be able to take water and turn it into wine. They're not going to be able to make a difference. And in the center of the situation, we have here the 7 of Cups. So that is just wishing big, dreaming big. So it's dreaming big. They're dreaming big, basically. So they're dreaming big, but they're not going to be able to do anything about it. So that is how that is reading. Interesting. So let's find out if they had the connections, would they be able to? If they actually had the connections, would they be able to? If they actually had the friendship and the proper connections, would they still try and help if they actually had the connections? Let's just pull 3. Let's see what happens. Would they actually do it if they actually had the connections, or is it all? So we have here the 8 of Wands, so it'd be an action to overcome. So quick and fast, it would be an action to overcome. And we do have here, wow, so we do have the Lovers in reverse. So they wouldn't love doing it. They would have to overcome the situation. They wouldn't enjoy it. So back to, they're kind of big talkers. They are big talkers. They do feel, but when it comes to actually acting and doing, they don't really like being around poor people. They don't, Markle especially, really doesn't like to be around the Commonwealth. She felt it was kind of beneath her in many respects. Never would spend much time. And then we have here the Death card in reverse, inability to change the situation. So it is basically putting out a lot of trying to create a lot of positive fuel for themselves because they really truly can't do anything. And if they did, they honestly wouldn't love doing it, and they can't change anything. And they're not big enough. They don't know anybody. They don't have connections. So yeah, this is just appearing to be relevant. Under the surface, we have here, they want to make it look like they work hard, they do things, they want to look like they're seeding and growing and helping communities. So this is the image they're putting out there. We help seed and grow and nurture because this is who we are, even though they can't do anything about it and they wouldn't love doing it. And in the center of it, what do I have here? If they could, we have here, if they could, in the center of the situation is, it looks like one of them would walk away. Someone's not going to be happy and probably walk away because they do not work well together, is how I feel about this. They do not truly work well together at all. And nobody would want to work with them. So they realize that. No one really wants to work with them. And that is, once again, an action to overcome, an emotional action to overcome. And they would have to seek it out. But we have here the Lovers in reverse here. So no one really would probably give them a leg up and say, yeah, let's promote them forward and let's make them look like heroes. So they have no one to help them look like heroes. That's what they need. They need someone to make them look like heroes. But it's, yeah, no one wants to partner up with them. So yeah, they really have bit off more than they can chew. They have overcompensated. They have oversaturated themselves in the media. But yet they're now saying that they're going to up their public image. Here they said they wanted privacy. Now they're going to up it even more, apparently. So let's get some cards on that, on upping their image even more so. So how are they going to do that, and how will that work out? How are they going to do that, and how will it work out? How will it do it, and how will it work out? So we got here the 7 of Pentacles in reverse with the 8 of Coins upright, with the 4 of Swords in the reverse position here, with the Temperance, we'll keep pulling, 8 of Cups in reverse, with the Three of Cups upright, and then the outcome is the Six of Wands upright. So there is some victory there. Under the surface, we have the World. We have here, which one is this? The World in reverse. World in reverse. And let's see, the center of the situation, we have here Knight of Pentacles upright. So what do we have here? Left out in the cold in the past, so Four of Swords in reverse. And that basically is, there's no recuperation. When that's upright, you get to actually heal. There's rest and recuperation, you get to heal. But in this position, there's no healing. So they really have not healed as a couple. They have not healed as a couple. They don't have experience gaining and making money. They're not they like to look like they do, but they're really not. They're still in the early stages of trying to look like they've got all this experience and trying to work on it, trying to maintain calm. We have here the Eight of Cups in reverse. So like I said, someone would leave, and so they would not gain the action to overcome it. They wouldn't be able to gain that experience because one of them, people are going to walk away from them. So they're not going to gain the experience. They're not going to gain the experience, and they're not going to be able to get the money to help people. They also, we have here, they would have to maintain their cool, which they're not very good because they do tend to have poor impulse control, and she cannot control her stink eye either. I don't know if you saw the H.G. Tudor video on Markle's death stare, but it was a good one. Anyway, so back to this. We do have Circle of Support with the working and trying to be victorious. And we have here the World in reverse. So that is a lack of accomplishment. So they're not going to be able to accomplish what they want. And we have here the Knight of Pentacles. That would be Harry trying to bring in some money. So yeah, it's like they just want to win, but they just can't get that support, and yeah. I don't see them. How much longer are these people gonna, gosh, how much longer? How much longer do we have to tolerate these two? That's what I want to know. How much longer? How much longer do we have to tolerate these two? How much longer do we have to tolerate these two? Here we go. We've got Five of Swords. Five of Swords, that is defeat. So they will be facing defeat. And Swords represents weeks to autumn. So this could all come crashing down in terms of them speaking about this. It will only last either weeks or in the beginning of fall. So quite possibly at that point in time, they're going to start becoming quiet. And we have here, because everyone's going to see them as low vibrational and not want to work with them. So that's the Ace of Wands in reverse. So yeah, back to no one wanting to work with them, not enthusiastic about them, and having total defeat. Under the surface, we have here, because of triangulation, and because basically what they've done to the family is coming back to bite them, is what this is. It's coming back to bite them. It really is. Talking about saving the world, yet they're not willing to save their own families and not willing to love their own families, yet they want to talk about saving the world. If you want to save the world, go home and love your family first. And they're not doing that. So people will see them as total frauds and see them as low vibration, total low vibration here, and not willing to listen. They're just going to see them as just waiting to crash and burn, really, because this is who they are. They are vengeance, sorrow, and divide. This is what this card is, vengeance, sorrow, and divide. And that's exactly what they have done. So no one's going to believe them about wanting to save people. Nope, nope, nope. So let's find out about Harry's memoir. Let's get, what kind of sales will they get? We know it's not going to look good, but let's get some sales. How is the sales going to go for Harry's memoir? Or even will it even go out there? It may not even happen, you guys, because things could totally change on a heartbeat. You know, they could end up in a blowout fight, and boom, it could all be over within 24 hours in a relationship like that. I'm going to take this card because it did come out. So we have here Temperance in reverse, so they can't turn the water into wine, and the Four of Swords being left out in the cold. So I don't see that they're going to take this hairy situation and make it better, and they're going to feel like they're left out in the cold still. So it's not. I don't see it going well. And we have here the Queen of Swords. And it's going to make her very, very unhappy. She's going to be that queen energy that, you know, is going to try and be very resourceful. She's going to push back. She's going to try and promote it with her words. She's going to be very, very resourceful, but she's not going to be a happy woman. This is the queen that's kind of the ice queen here. And we have here in the center of the situation, we have here, there is no, you know, that's like flying with the butterflies. That's, you know, that is dreaming big. This is, you know, being happy and ecstatic. It's in reverse. So they're not going to be happy and ecstatic, and they're not going to be able to turn water into wine. They're going to feel left out in the cold, and she's going to do her best to promote it with her Ice Queen energy. And there's no celebration here. There's just no celebration here. And there's no experience here. There's no emotional experience here. And it doesn't look like it's going to go well whatsoever, along with all the percentages that I read off. So not going to fare well at all. So how will Harry take it? How will Harry handle the downfall of his book and memoir not doing well? How will he handle it? How will he handle it? How will he handle it if it does go out? He will handle it with a 9 of Wands, which is he will try and be resilient. He's going to try, it's going to be a fast change. He's going to try and be resilient in the face of it and take a bad situation and make it better and be temperate and try and maintain his cool. So probably if he gets paid, he doesn't care. Then we have the 6 of Cups. So he's going to be looking for friendships and people to harmonize it and make it seem like it's very nostalgic. This is the nostalgic card, you know. So it's going to be very nostalgia. He's going to try and talk about, you know, the nostalgia. He's going to say, oh, it's very nostalgic. You should read it. It's about, you know, my mother. So he's going to try and promote it as a nostalgic piece of history is what he's going to try and do. In the center of it, what do I have here? I have here, yeah, he's going to be ready to go to war on this too. He's going to be ready, sorry I bumped you. He's going to be ready to fight for this book. He's going to fight for this book hard. He is. He's going to fight for it. And so will Markle. So they will do their best to promote it. If no one else will promote it, they will do a lot of self-promotion, as they're pretty good at that. So let's get some more cards here on Harry's memoir. Harry's memoir. And the percentages that don't look so good we have here. He wants to be a wealthy man. He's going to get paid handsomely for it. But he's very concerned. He's probably not sure he can even do it. I'm sure he's got a lot of self-doubt and inner critic going on. So let's go here. We got here socialization card. This is the social card. So he knows he's going to have to be very social. He knows he's going to have to promote it. That would be total promotion. He's going to have to promote it. And then we got here the anchor, so that he could anchor himself down financially and be well off. So it's an anchoring situation for him. It's very vital for him to become wealthy and to anchor their life socially and to become accepted. And it is very concerning because he's not too sure he can actually pull it out. And I don't think he can. Yep. So I don't think it's going to do well. No. Let's get some more cards here. Let's get Harry's confidence level. How is Harry's confidence level? Let's get some more on Harry's confidence level. Harry's confidence level. We got here roadblock, hostility and tension. So he's very tense. He feels very hostile. He feels roadblock, and he's veiling betrayal. He's veiling all his betrayal. So actually he's going to betray them. And he's going to be the total fool, the butterfly, who just speaks without really being too concerned about what flies out of his mouth. And we got hand in hand in unity. They're not going to help him with it, obviously. And we also have here the cornucopia in reverse. He's not going to be happy. The end result won't be very good because, and the family won't be happy with it because the cornucopia in reverse, and with the 8 in reverse, it's not an action that they will ever overcome. They will never overcome his, his vengeance here. So that's what that is saying. Basically, they will never overcome it, and so they might roadblock him after this. There's going to be some more problems for him. So let's calculate that. That comes to 12. I don't think butterfly has a value, the Joker. So I'm just going to calculate these two. 12 comes to Scourge. Scourge, the evil dark side of money. And it's also sort of, you know, the Scourge is someone who works against you. So he's working against his family, and he is very hostile in tension, and he is veiling his total betrayal card here, and being a fool, being a total butterfly fool, going to say whatever he wants, and the family's not going to be able to overcome this. So that's 14 comes to Cornerstone, and it's been a building situation. So yeah, it hasn't happened yet, and it's a building situation. Let's ask if you actually will even succeed at putting it out. Will it actually go to print? Will Harry's book actually go to print? Will Harry's memoir actually go to print? Will it actually go to print? Will it actually go to print? Yep, it will. It will. Will the family lock him out afterwards? Will the family do a full block afterwards? Will the family do a full block on him afterwards? Will the family do a full block on Harry afterwards? Yes. Yeah, they may do a full block on him, you guys. Will they prevent him from doing holidays in the UK? Will they prevent him from doing holidays in the UK? Yes. Yes. Wow, okay. Will they refuse to see him? Will they refuse to see him after the book is printed? Will they refuse to see him after the book is printed? Yes. Yes. He's really digging his own grave, you guys. He's really digging his own grave. So, yeah, he's really... Wow. So let's get some cards on digging his own grave. Harry digging his own grave. Here we go. We've got the King of Wands. So he thinks that's because of what he did. He created this scenario. He created this book. It's the wand is the energy of creation. It's the entrepreneur card. He thinks he's in charge. With that King of Wands, he thinks he's a leader. He thinks he's an entrepreneur, and he wants courage and fame. So this is wanting courage and fame card. So this is what he's trying to do. Trying to outmaneuver his brother, trying to outfame his brother, draw more attention to him and his wife. And we have here the Nine of Wands in reverse, but it's not going to be fulfilling. He's not going to be resilient. He's going to probably emotionally fall apart. And it's his own making. Under the surface, yeah, the war will be over. The war card, the Knight of Swords in reverse. With the, wow, the Tower. Yeah, they're going to tower him. Yeah, he's going to have a tower crashing moment. He's going to realize after the fact, God, what did I do? Because I think they're going to do a full block on him. They're just not going to want him around, period. He's not going to be invited to Christmas and holidays. They're going to do a full block. He's going to end up just like Edward and Wallace. Or his uncle. Wow. Okay. So it's history is really repeating itself here. History is repeating itself. Does Harry realize history is repeating itself? Does Harry realize history is repeating itself? Does Harry realize history is repeating itself? Oh, he said he's going to talk about Charles, whether or not Charles is his father or not. So we got karmic shift in reverse. So that he doesn't want the shift. He does not want the shift. And he's going to cause the shift, though. And with the deceiving, Mercury deceive, the Mercury deceive card. So he doesn't want the shift. But he's causing it. And he's going to play victim. And he wants to actually work with them. He wants a third party. He wants Trinity working together. He would like them to work with them on it. So, yeah, that's kind of a shame. Well, it is what it is. He's not too bright to be doing all this, and it's unbelievable. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Till next time, like and subscribe. Bye.